G'day, Brad, Jim here, and just going to take you through this lesson again. I'm back on my new software here. Got my password sorted out and everything. So first of all, when we look at the setup, I just want to take a look at some of the basic fundamentals that I see are really important for consistency. Now, those 5 keys to consistency are going to be your posture, your grip, your alignment, your spine angle, and also your balance. Now, if we have a look at your posture to start with, and if we just measure this angle here in your back and get an idea, that's about 32 degrees there. So that's pretty good for a bear. Generally speaking, we want to work around about the 30-degree mark. So I've got no problem there with that. In terms of, I'm just going to put a reference line there for our shaft angle. If we have a look at the grip, and if I come over to this one on the left here, if we have a look at your grip to me looks a little left, looks a little weak if you like. So I'm going to include a video there for you, or a link to a video of our E-Class number 2 in our membership program that will take you through and explain to you how the grip works and everything, and how to find the right grip for you. Now, if we have a look at the front on view, and it's probably not the best angle, camera angle here, because it's not completely square on, but some of the things I look at here is, first of all, your spine tilt. Now, your spine tilt, it's pretty straight. In other words, if I put a line down through your spine there, it's pointing somewhere down between the middle of your feet. It actually should tilt to your left heel there. So how we achieve that is your left hip should be a little closer to this box or this line here, to the target, than your right hip. And as you can see there, it's sort of almost back to front. So what that's going to do is make it hard for you to turn correctly, and also going to throw your alignment out. So if we have a look at those first 3 keys, your posture, posture's pretty good. However, that spine angle, your alignment could be a lot better there. I like to see everything parallel to the target. As Jack Nicklaus says, the most important or the most important maneuver you can make in a golf swing is the setup. So by getting your feet, knees, hips and shoulders parallel, it certainly starts you off on the right track and allows you to swing on plane. However, if we're not aligned correctly, it really makes it difficult then to swing it on plane. We've got to make some sort of compensation or correction during the swing. So I like to see you just work on your posture, your grip and your alignment there in those aspects. Now, as I said, with the spine angle, that's about 30 degrees. Now, what I mean by the spine angle throughout our whole swing, I'll just use this back view, if you like. And if I take you through that, what I'm looking at is just ensuring that your spine angle is going to remain consistent throughout the swing. So in other words, the distance between your nose and the ball should stay the same. Let's see if there's any movement there. As we go back, you can see there's a little bit of movement with the camera, so we've got to take that in mind. And your posture there does sort of tend to go up a little bit. So in other words, now if I put a line down through your spine, it's sort of more at this angle. So you have changed that angle slightly. So that's going to pose some problems. So in other words, the distance between your nose and the ball's got greater. So you would then have to come down at impact to ensure good, consistent contact. Now what you've done there is you can see how you've really arched your back there. And also if we sort of look at it from an aspect where if I put, say, a line down on your tail here, come down 90 degrees, let's see if that's changed at all. Once again, a bit of movement in the camera. So if you can, when you're filming your swing, just try and get it on a tripod. It will certainly help it. So as we go up, that's pretty much the same there. That's pretty good. And at impact, just slightly move forward, but not a great deal to worry about there in that sense, and through the ball. So that's the spine angle. And obviously, what we can see here is you've gone up a little bit as well. I'd like to see you sort of maintain a bit more of that tilt in your follow through. But that's a reaction from your setup position here on the left. Now, if those key things in your setup there, such as those the posture, your grip and alignment, they're all things that you can focus on before you've made a swing. Okay, so I'd work hard on getting those aspects right, because they're such a fundamental thing to consistent golf. So if you're looking for more consistency, certainly work on those basic fundamentals there that are going to help you over time create more and more consistency in your game. Now, the other thing, if we look at your swing in general, your swing's pretty good, right? I like to think that it's pretty simple, and simple swings are often very effective swings. The thing that does concern me is obviously your path, and what I mean by that is if we just go back to the one view here, if we just take you through your swing here and watch the path of the club, obviously when you're videoing, just try and get a bit more of your head above your head in the shot, so we can see the club as well. And then as you come down, coming down outside the plane, so in other words, here's your club head here, and going outside the line. Now, to make that sound a little easier for you to understand, what I'm going to do is just put a trace on your club here. So how we do that is, let's just, we'll change colours here, we'll go to blue. So if we go back, and just move it frame by frame here, going back. And your backswing's pretty good here. As you can see, it's sort of going away pretty much on plane. So I've got no qualms there whatsoever. And we start to lose the club. Whoops. We start to lose the club up here a little bit, so I won't worry about putting any more dots on it until we get up the top. And one of my concerns here is how your arms, or your right elbow, gets way behind your body. Now, in other words, what we're looking at doing there is trying to keep our arms in front of our body. Someone that a good comparison there, say if we go, let's have a look at L's, for instance, in the backswing. See the difference where his elbow is here. Now if we have a look at your elbow, it's tucked behind. Now if, once again with his driver, let's have a look at his driver. So you can see there's a closer gap there, and yours tend to pop around behind you. Now you can see it better from this angle if you like. And if I go around here, well, you can't see it on that one. Els is a pretty tall guy. He's pretty athletic. I'd almost put him in this higher model. Although he's 6'4", he's still very flexible. And as you can see, such a wind up. He keeps his left arm straight there. However, if I get you and have a look at your position at the front, what happens here as you go through, or as you go back here, you can see how your left arm's bending here, and that's just trying to swing it too far back. What I'd like to see here in your backswing is if you shorten that up a bit, the arm sort of stays nice and straight out here, and then your club's probably going to go up at that angle. So don't try and swing it so far back. and then that way you won't have this problem here. So we'll get out of that one and we'll just go back to this frame here. So as we start to come down in your swing, you can see the top of your swing there. With overswing, what we're talking about is shortening that swing up. Then what you can see as we get the club back down, let's just trace that now on the way down. Oops. Just put a trace on it. And what we'll see here is if we go to the next view, or the follow through, if you like, after impact, and see where the club is going here. You can see it going left. So what we've got is your path is outside in. I hope that sort of demonstrates that path there. Now, if we sort of come back to a split screen, let's have a look at, say, just bear with me. I'll just pull my swing up here. Let's go yellow here. Actually, I'll see if I can find a driver. No. Sorry about that. All right, we'll work with this one. I haven't got a driver there. I'm just, as I say, I'm still just got a new computer here, so I'm just transferring all the software over, and I've got to edit all these tabs up here so I know exactly which is which. So let's have a look at just the path of my club here. I don't know. Actually, let's just have a let that play in normal motion. Okay, that looks as though it's pretty much online. Let's slow it down and we'll take it step by step and see how that. And as you can see with this one, you'll see how in my swing, the video, I can get plenty of space where we can track the club and everything here. So as I'm working the club away here, you can see I'm working it on that reference line, that shaft, the shaft plane there. Pretty good position here. Going up. A few too many frames here for us, but just to try and give you an understanding of path and how to demonstrate that best with the track. So from there, if we on yours, the orange was the downswing, so we'll do the same. Coming down, so you can start to see that tracking down pretty much on the same path, slightly under that path, but ideally back on that plane line. Make a frame. No, I'm not going to get it right at impact there. Okay, so we'll have to work with that one. And then on the follow through, on the downswing you were red, and on the follow through you were orange. So I'll throw it back to front there, but we'll go with red on my follow through. So you can see how my lines are pretty much on top of each other, where my follow through is slightly above my downswing. So that would tell me that ball flight should be just a slight little draw. Now, if we come back in, if I put it in normal motion, see if we can see the ball. And it's starting pretty much on line. So with I'll get rid of that now. Hopefully that makes sort of more sense where your path is from outside in, so therefore the club's swinging left. So that drill we were talking about, how to cure your sight with the driver, the 3-ball drill, I'd like to see you still work on that, and that way it's going to help you get the club path going more from in to out. At the moment you can see it's going from out to in, and then there's a whole bunch of things happening here, your elbow coming in there. So the keys here I see in your swing are going to be get your posture right, get your grip right, get your alignment right, and then from there, what I'd like to see you do is, let me just get rid of all these lines in your backswing. Let's go to the top of your swing here. I'd like to see you get your arms more in front of your body. So I'm going to send you a drill called up and around, and that will help you get it into a much better position at the top of the swing, shorten your swing, and then also help you swing more from in to out swing path like that 3-ball drill. So I hopefully that sort of clarified a few things for you and got you on the right track and give you something to work with. If you've got any questions at any time, just sing out and let me know. And I'd love to see, you know, once you've done these drills and you've had a chance to practice them, put them on video again. Don't forget, when you're shooting a video, get a bit more space up here. And if you can, put it on a tripod or even rest it on a bag or something. Sometimes what I do when I'm out in the course, just a good little trick, is stand there with your driver and hold the camera on top of your driver, whether it be a phone or something like that. At least it gives you some sort of stability up and down in that sense. But yeah, if you've got any questions, sing out. G'day, I'm going to show you the up and around drill here. This is to help us get us in the right position at the top of our swing where our arms are in front of our body. Now what we need to do is take our setup position. I'm going to use the plane board to demonstrate here how we will get it on plane. So therefore from here, take your setup and just cock your wrist, so resting the club on your shoulders here. From there, I want you then to rotate your body around and then extend your arms up. Now you're going to be in the right position to be able to work that club down in front of your body rather than being too far behind you. So once again, setting up to the ball, cock your wrist, rest the club up on your shoulders, make sure you're keeping the elbows in, rotate your shoulders as far as you can, that'll be different for everyone, and then extend your arms out. Whether you're a bear, you're going to be here, tiger's going to be there, and the giraffe's probably a little higher. So just find that comfortable position, then you can work it down on plane from there because your arms are going to be in front of your body. All I'm doing is moving my arms up in front of my body here, and then I'm going to rotate my body, and that arm position is the same. So if I was to swing up and get my arms behind me, if I was to turn my feet around, you can see my arms are not in front of my body, out in front. So once again, the up and around drill, on your shoulder, rotate your body around, extend your arms straight for your backswing position. Keep your arms in front of your body, going to help your coordination between your arms and your body on the downswing. Try that one.